test that we're going to do is the barbell bent over roll. You're going to want to have your feet shoulder width apart. Your knees are slightly flexed. When you grab the bar, you're going to grab it with a closed pronated grip. Your arms are going to be slightly more than shoulder width apart. So your torso is going to be slightly above, parallel to the ground. Your eyes should be slightly forward and your arms should be fully extended. Now for the upward motion, you're going to want to flex at the elbows. Only move your arms, your torso, knees, everything else should be the same. For the downward motion, only move your arms, the same thing, nothing else should change. You're going to want to fully extend your arms in the downward motion. When you bring it up, the bar should touch either your abdomen or your chest. So to perform this correctly, you're going to want to make sure that when you pull the bar, your torso and nothing else changes. And that's the same for when you bring the bar down. You want to make sure your spine is neutral, knees are slightly flexed. When you start and when you end, you want to make sure that your arms are fully extended. Common errors are your arms are either too close, a little too wide, or the bar doesn't hang with your elbows fully extended in either the beginning or the ending position, or the athlete jerks the torso when pulling the bar towards them. The second test is going to be the stiff leg deadlift. To start, you're going to perform the deadlift exercise to bring the bar up. So you're going to want to have a neutral standing spine position, feet shoulder width apart. You're going to want a pronated grip on the bar. For the downward motion, you're going to hinge at the hips. Only move from the hips. You're going to go down in a slow, controlled manner, and you're going to want to make sure your arms are fully extended. The plates are going to touch the floor, and then you're going to extend at the hips to bring the bar back up in a controlled manner. And you're going to want to end in the same position, knees slightly flexed, feet shoulder width apart, neutral standing spine position. So the exercise is performed correctly if you only hinge at the hips, only moving your hips. When you're going down and coming back up, you want to make sure your movements are slow and controlled. You want to make sure the plates touch the ground. And when you come back up, you want to make sure that you're standing with that neutral spine position. Some common errors are locking the knees, not fully extending at the elbows, jerking your torso backwards when coming back up, or ending with the spine not in a neutral position. The last and final test is the barbell bicep curl, which targets your biceps. To start, your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. You're going to grab the bar with the supinated closed grip. Arms are going to be to your sides or shoulder width apart. You're going to want to make sure the bar is resting on your thighs and your elbows are fully extended, knees slightly bent. For the upward motion, you're going to want to flex at the elbows, bring the bar up. The bar is going to reach towards your deltoids. That's when you stop and bring the bar down in a slow, controlled manner. Make sure only your lower arms are moving. And make sure you extend at the elbows when you go back down, as well as not bouncing the bar on your thighs between the reps. So to end, you want to make sure your knees are slightly flexed, feet shoulder width apart, and a neutral spine. So this is done correctly if you don't jerk your body in the upward motion, swing the bar in the upward motion, if you're doing everything slow and controlled. So some common errors are moving your upper arms during the upward motion or jerking your body, as well as swinging the bar upwards, not fully extending the elbows in the downward motion, or bouncing the bar on your thighs between the reps.